learning Kung Fu is a great way to actually learn Chinese culture. This is one way I did it through Bruce Lee.
Hello there, my name is David, also known as Xiaoshen. Originally, I studied Chinese at the University of Toronto. This turned into multiple opportunities, such as working in the Chinese media industry, doing teaching, and also consulting for the Chinese community here and abroad. Many people approach me asking me if my name, Xiaoshen, has a connection to the famous DouYin. It's a yes and no answer, to be quite honest. The truth is my name changed because of DouYin, but him and me are just very good friends, and he's a good mentor, and he's also helped me understand many different things about Chinese culture. Many people ask me, why would you learn Chinese? It's so hard, it's so difficult. This is true. If you don't have interest, it's a very difficult language to learn. And then when I was a little kid, my mother gave me all the Bruce Lee movies as a kid. And I thought it was so magical watching Bruce Lee do Kung Fu. I thought it was so beautiful watching someone as an amazing Chinese person represent China.
Actually, I loved using music as a way to learn Chinese. My favorite person to do that was Zhou Jielin, Jay Chou, Hu Yujia, and Ye Qu, and all these other wonderful songs,
all representing different elements of multicultural things, but using Chinese culture to represent it. This inspired me to keep learning and studying more Chinese. At the time, when I just finished university, my ex-girlfriend actually introduced me to a TV station. They were looking for a foreigner that can speak Chinese, and I actually ended up getting the job. Coming back to Canada and becoming a TV personality, it was very interesting and very unique for my position. The truth was, it was not easy at all. I was the only foreigner in the group at all times. But the truth is, deep in my heart, I loved it. I love being around Chinese people. When there's no Chinese people, the truth is, I feel very uncomfortable. Shortly after, I went back to China and I started doing many TV shows, started opening up my own DouYin account. However, some people misunderstand and some people don't really understand you 100%. This sometimes leads to a lot of discouragement. My father always had a saying, it doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down, it's how fast you get back up. Failure is a very necessary, important product of success. So my advice is, you have to keep trying and keep struggling to reach your success. Being in China was so wonderful. I attended many popular shows, such as 非你莫属, 非诚勿扰, 见多识广, 越战越勇, and many other fun TV shows that I actually propelled me for people to know who I was. After assembling a very reliable team on Chinese social media, I achieved nearly 2 million fans across China. This was something very wonderful. As a foreigner, I wanted to be a foreigner that really could represent Chinese culture from a Western standpoint. Chinese people, I find, are always very polite, they love their families, and they're also very hardworking. This has encouraged me to improve myself. Everything is a struggle in life, and we have to persevere through these struggles. And so the truth is that struggling, failure, so that way you can keep moving on with your life. When I was in China one day, I was having dinner at a small restaurant, and I remember on the street, a few little children came up to me and they said, "Are you Xiaoshen from DouYin?" And I said, "Yeah, that's me." They said, "Oh, we love you, you're so great, you're so wonderful." This was the greatest kind of encouragement you can get, because knowing that you make people, children especially, happy, this is something that actually touches my heart, and it encourages me to keep doing more and going forward. Most of my time was actually spent in China. So Christmas of 2019, I came back to celebrate Christmas with my family. The following month, COVID hit, and I couldn't go back to China. So I decided to change my career focus. I decided to help the local Chinese community with the knowledge that I gained in China. This was actually very fun. I enjoyed actually acting as a consultant for many different types of organizations and opportunities. Okay, as COVID is basically coming to an end, I can't wait to get back to China. The opportunities are increasing and everything is so much brighter as we go forward. The truth is, I feel much more value being there, and I can't wait to restart everything, and I continue to persevere and strive in China.